Male bashing
All
is
right.
the reason why you're not married. So think about it. Culture, at least Western culture, has done a poor job, in my opinion, of raising or empowering and lifting up men in this season. Our Western culture says things like, men are no good.
Right.
Or things like, anything a man can do, a woman can do. You don't really need a man. You know, like, they're a bonus, but you don't need them.
Right.
Western culture has done an excellent job of, I think, tearing down men and making men feel like they're second-class citizens.
Yeah.
Like, we're good if we have you, we're good if we don't. And I'm here to set the record straight that the reason why God created men first is because we have to have men.
Let's go.
We need men as a starting point, as a foundation, as a anchor, as a rock. It's not a coincidence that God created Adam first and not Eve, because he gave men the authority and the responsibility to be the head. But I think he was also trying to show the world that men are so needed.
Right.
That I'm creating them first, because a man's got to be here first.
Yeah.
To set things in order.
Right.
Adam was given the ability to name animals. Adam was given the responsibility to tend the garden.
Yeah.
Man was created before woman. Now, woman was created because women are also needed, but not to the extent that we don't need men. So if you go around and you say things like, all men cheat, all men are dogs, all men are lazy, all men are no good, well, then how on earth are you baffled by the fact that you're single? Because what God, not at least the God I serve, Jesus Christ. So maybe the God you serve will bless you with a husband with that kind of talk. But the faith that I have, I'm like, what kind of good God is going to bless a woman who tears down men with her mouth with a husband?
You're not holding back.
No, because these women are like,
You're not holding back.
Well, listen, this is why you may be single. You're sitting up here reposting memes about how terrible men are, but then you're like, God, why don't I have a man? You just said men aren't good, so why would I give you one?
Yeah, and sometimes you can be bashing a man, talking down about men in subtle ways. So I think that the trauma in your heart can produce a level of stain, frustration, anxiety, that pushes you and causes you as a woman to really not be accommodating to a man.
Yes.
So in your singleness, you actually, when you come across a man, you always see what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
Because it's passing through the filter of your frustrations
Right.
with men. And then you're questioning, man, how come all the guys I'm dating are not integrous? How come all the guys I'm dating, aren't caring?
Right.
It's because out of your trauma, out of your bad those experiences, those are the men that you're actually attracting.
Exactly.
Because you're exuding frustration as it relates to men. So all the men that keep coming across your path are men that will frustrate you. And I think it's really important, Jen. This is such a great reason to start with, a reason why you're still single. I think it's really important for us to highlight that when you honor something, when you value something,
yes,
you have a better relationship with it.
That's good.
Whether it's money or it's things,
right.
The person that values money has a great relationship with money.
Absolutely.
And money can be something that doesn't work in your favor, causes you problems, causes you depression. You mishandle it because you do not honor it and you do not value it. And
That's
I think
good.
the same thing can go for a man.
Yes, absolutely. Mark, that is so good.
Yeah.
And it's, it made me think about and remember, and I'm paraphrasing here, but there's a scripture in Proverbs that talks about how a wise woman builds her home.
Let's go.
But A foolish woman tears it down. And one of the ways you can tear down your home is through your words.
Yeah.
You shape your world through your words. So if you keep saying, no man that I'm ever with is considerate, then you've actually just spoken into the atmosphere, I will always be with an inconsiderate man.
Come on.
But if you say, I'm a daughter of God, and God still has great men out there, including men that are considerate. And I know if I lean into God and trust him,
Right.
I will end up in a relationship with, in a marriage with a considerate man. And you actually believe that and you
Yeah.
confess that,
Yeah.
you'll be amazed at how God brings you a considerate man.
That's so good.
It's amazing how we often don't understand literally the power behind our words.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why sometimes people grow up and they pick up these habits from their environment. Habits like, man, girl, I ain't never got no money.
Right.
Girl, I'm never able to travel. And then it's a cycle that you wonder, why does this keep happening? It's because that's what you're confessing. You will receive what you confess. And so you have to confess what you believe in God for before you even see it.